How's it going, everyone? Sethphir here, and welcome back to another Tower of Fantasy video. We have some insane news. 2.0 is coming. It's on its way. They didn't set a specific date, but it has been announced on the official Twitter, and there are a couple of really powerful characters that were in the trailer, so we're going to talk about what's possibly to come in the future and how that's going to shake everything up in terms of the meta. So first, we're going to go ahead and dive into the official trailer on the Twitter itself. I'll put a link in the description down below so that you can watch it and check everything out for yourself if you would like, but let's dive right in now. Alright, here we are on the official Tower of Fantasy Twitter, so we're going to go ahead and go down here and check out this Mirror City. This is going to be the new zone Vera 2.0 and Mirroria, which just sounds really cool if you ask me. So we're going to go ahead and full screen this thing and check it out. Let's see what we got here. Step into the wilderness, venture into the unknown. I like it. Is that Lin? Is that Lin? Are we getting Lin here? That's insane. Oh, I love the aesthetics of this. This looks amazing. Hopefully that's a new mount as well. Ruby. Wow. Ruby's actually here too. Okay, if we get Ruby and Lin, that's gonna be nutty. Yeah, that's definitely Lin for sure right there. Oh, I love the look of the city. That's beautiful. That's crazy. Wow. So that's actually insane news. That's insane news. That's gonna be so good because that means that we're gonna get the aberrant type character Lin based off of this. I mean, I'm assuming it's gonna come out just because of that fact. And then Ruby, that powerful fire character to round out the roster because we don't have a good fire character yet. So that is really something exciting to look forward to. So next we're gonna go ahead and dive into the Tower of Fantasy Index website. We're gonna check out these characters. We're gonna talk about them. We're gonna talk about the potential meta and a lot of that other stuff. So let's go ahead and hop over to there. Alright, here we are in the Tower of Fantasy Index website, so we're going to start checking out some of the characters here. So in that trailer, we did see Ruby. Ruby is a powerful fire-type character with a strong amount of shatter and good charge as well, but Ruby does massive damage. If you take a look at some of her star powers, she's all about that attack, all about dealing damage and reducing cooldowns, and that is great. This character kind of reminds me of like Klee maybe a bit. I really like this this aesthetic here, so I think that this will be a very strong weapon to add to the roster down the line. I think this character is pretty much essential for any fire composition that you want to make, especially with the flame resonance coming in, so that's going to allow you to have that big synergy. I would put this character like, you know, what Nemesis does for Volt, that's pretty much what Ruby does, but Ruby's more of a main carry instead of like an actual support character. So that's going to be very interesting if we do get Ruby. That's going to turn online a lot of fire compositions, so you're going to be able to run some pretty crazy stuff. And hopefully, since we know that like in the closed beta we did see Cobalt B, I'm wondering like if Claudia and Cobalt B maybe come out first and then 2.0 comes out. Maybe that's the timeline. I'm not exactly sure, but if we get Cobalt and then we know that Ruby looks to be like coming up there, that means Fire is going to be in a very strong position. So you're probably going to want to go ahead and invest in Cobalt B when she does come out, because that's going to be wild. And to be honest, like that will probably be the new meta comp. It'd be like Ruby and Cobalt B plus Lin. Like, yeah, there's no way that would definitely be the best comp in the game. So that's pretty exciting, and that does change some things because we were talking about Frigg coming out soon, right? And yeah, Frigg is a good character. She powers up ice comps down the line, but I didn't see Sethphir in that trailer. I saw other characters, so I think that we're probably not getting Saki for a little while. Maybe it's after those, but that might change the way I feel about Frigg and summoning for Frigg. But I do want the Frigg because I need it for the future, because I really want to run an ice comp with Sethphir. So I don't know about you guys, like what's your guys' favorite element? What comp are you looking forward to running? Are you an ice player? Do you like fire, lightning, physical? What are you? Comment down below. Let me know what your favorite comp is, your ideal characters. I'm very curious what like the majority of the viewers think. So let me know on that, because for me, I really like ice and I love lightning. That's why I got Nemesis, right? Because I really like that. The physical, it seems okay to me, and fire seems okay. Like, I do recognize that Ruby and Cobalt will be super powerful. Maybe I'll get them just for the meta, but it's not, you know, my preferred, my ideal. But that's gonna change the way I pull for Frigg, because knowing, like, seeing that and assuming that is going to be crazy. But the one thing that is going to be universal that everybody needs to do is probably going to be Lin, because Lin is on a level of her own. She has this aberration element, which supposedly just, like, increases raw damage taken. That's what I was explained to as, is it's just going to buffer up damage sources. So it's going to be very powerful. So I think it's just gonna really ramp up any sort of comp in the game. And not to mention that, but do you see her charge and her shatter? 11.5 on both. So she's just kind of like that superior jack of all trades character that buffs up any comp that you could possibly imagine. So I wonder what sort of state that these characters are going to come to on the global release, because we did see adjustments in the patch. But we do know that having an aberration as one of your buffs for your team comp is going to be good. So most of the high-end comps use something like Lin plus 2x element, right? So like 2 volt or 2 ice or 2 fire plus Lin, as Lin is just that, like, kind of universal tool that's super powerful. So that's crazy. Like, our timeline is going to be looking a little bit wild, because I'm predicting Cobalt and Claudia, and then I guess that Mirror City, I don't know what order these two are going to be in, but the Mirror City is going to be coming out, the 2.0, which also means that saving your chips for 2.0, like your password stuff, is going to be something important. So make sure you guys are doing that. Now that we have this solid information, this announcement, I would just say hold your chips, honestly. Just go ahead and hold on to them, and then we'll wait and see what happens. But, you know, with Frigg, Frigg and Ruby and Lin on the horizon potentially, this is going to definitely shape the meta to something that's going to be very powerful very soon. And I wasn't expecting this to happen this soon, but it looks like we might be fast-tracking a bit to catch up to CN. And if that's true, then that's going to be really good to see. I just hope that they give out appropriate dark crystals, because we're not going to have the time to save dark crystals like the Chinese version had, right? Especially for free-to-play players. We're going to need these. We're going to be starving for dark crystals. So I'm hoping that they're giving out a lot with events and adding different avenues to get these dark crystals, because if we're starting to catch up so fast and we're getting all these characters, there's going to be so many good things that you're going to want to pull on, that you're going to need to, you know, we need some sort of income source for that. So that's definitely something interesting to keep note of. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this one, everyone. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you found this information informative or liked it at all whatsoever. We're going to have some more upcoming videos today, including my day guide series is going to be day 15, I believe. Day 15 coming up here really soon. So that's going to be something really strong to check out. That should be coming out at noon EST. So we're going to have that rolling out so that you can make sure to keep on top of everything. We have level 48 coming in finally, and a bunch of things that we need to save for towards Friday, which will be level 50. So that'll be phenomenal to go in. And then we'll also have a live stream at 6 p.m. EST today. So we'll be talking about the Mirror City. We'll be talking about 2.0. We're going to be talking about all that stuff. So drop by, ask me some questions. Feel free to go and put something in the chat. There's tons of people that are there for useful information. So if you're confused about something you want to know, just go ahead and drop it in there. Alright, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching the video and your time. I truly appreciate that. And we will catch you in the next one.